So what's going on, guys and girls, it's Ash here and welcome back to a brand new video. Now, I didn't really want to make this video, but I feel like I kind of have to, otherwise you guys aren't going to understand. I'm not going to ask you to like or anything like that because it's not one of those videos. I just literally want to say something. And it's the fact that this game, this weekend in particular, was absolutely horrible. You're probably thinking, slow down, break it down a bit. What's going on? Why do you hate the game so much all of a sudden? I'm going to explain this to you right now. So the very first game of the weekend league I played this weekend, I felt a bit of lag and I thought it was a one-off. And I just didn't really enjoy the game even though I won it. I don't know, you can't really put any nice moves together. The gameplay is not very fun. Everything's slow. The goalkeepers seem to be extra broken, especially when the game's laggy. You know what I mean, surely. You know about all the rebounds and stuff. Your players run around like they're in quicksand. You know what I mean? And despite all of this, I still went 13-0, and I really did not want to play. Like, honestly, it was no fun at all. I went 13-0, and I just thought, okay, I just want to get this over with. And I tried to think of a way to make it more fun because I just wasn't enjoying it on my own. Like, the gameplay was slow, the games were a drag, there was no fun in it for me. Like, I just didn't want to play. So I started live streaming and we went something like 18-4, and the live streaming didn't make the connection any better. In fact, it probably made it a lot worse, as you'd probably expect. And we lost a few games from that, but we were still in good position, 18-4, that's alright. And if you want to go and watch that live stream, you can. You'll just see me constantly complain because everything I tried to do was not happening. Like, I'd try and clear the ball, a second later he'd do it. It's like, you know when somebody has their earphones in and you shout and all of a sudden a couple of seconds later they jump? It's like my players are shocked when I tell them to pass the ball. They don't do it. But anyway, like I said, we live streamed and we finished that about 18-4, and I stopped because I wanted to go get food, and it was about 10 o'clock at night, and I just didn't want to stream again because I thought I'd make it boring. And usually on a Sunday night the servers get better, but on this one particular occasion, they got 10 times worse, I promise. It just felt like a completely different game. Like, I didn't know how to play it. Like, this isn't the game I bought. This is not what I've been playing for the past couple of months. And my players were so sluggish. Like, you know when you try and cut the passing lanes and you're using the L2 movement to, like, block off the passes? My players were doing that late and moving out of the way of the ball. They wouldn't stick their leg out. They wouldn't get the ball. When they did get the ball, the striker would run right past them and take it off them again. Like, I couldn't do anything. And I just thought to myself, this is genuinely the most boring time I have ever had in Foot Champions, I swear. We're talking about a game which is apparently ready for people to compete for thousands and thousands of pounds. And I genuinely think I had better connection on FIFA 07 with a dial-up connection. How can you make Foot Champions the game mode for people to compete for qualifying for a professional tournament when you have things like disconnect glitches where cheaters are getting to these tournaments? You have lag where people can't win games when they should because the game's not doing what it's telling them to. People cash out £50 constantly every year for the same old issue that they just do not fix. The servers. Why is it so hard for a multi-billion-dollar company such as EA to get the basic fundamentals of an online game correct? Not to mention the fact that they blatantly lie to people saying, oh, this is the year of manual defending where we're going to open the skill gap, but don't worry, after you've paid your money and we're a couple of weeks into the game, we're going to bring back AI defending so the noobs can win. You can't seriously have a competitive game mode where 90% of the outcome is through the AI doing it for you. And you might be there thinking, Ashley, you use your CDMs all the time, you never defend. And that's because they punish you for defending. They can't even get the defending mechanics right. You're trying to bring in manual defending, and when people try and defend, you can't even let them tackle them. They'll do a stupid stab lunge where they go right past the player and there's a massive gap in your defense. So you put players in a position where if they try and defend, they lose, whereas if somebody doesn't defend and let the computer do it for them, they win. How's that fair? They can't seriously try and push this as an esports game when they're making it catered for the casuals. If you look at pro players in FIFA, you think, oh, this guy could beat this guy could beat this guy, any of them can beat each other. But now let's go to a game like Counter-Strike where you have the really good pros and the good pros. The really good pros would beat the decent pros. In FIFA, all you have is pros because the skill gap is that small. There's no area for improvements in anyone's game. When you hit a certain level, that's it. You're the same as everyone else. There's no pro that's considerably better than another pro because the game doesn't allow them to be. Whereas if they didn't lie and kept the manual defending like they said they would, there would be. These are the reasons FIFA fails year after year, because they do not address the basic issues which the good players have with the game. Stop catering for the casuals if you're trying to push it as a competitive game. You cannot have casual game mechanics if you're trying to make it ready for competitive game modes. Like, I don't understand. Who remembers at the start of the game you were getting like 10 goal games, and you might be thinking that's a bit crazy, but that's how it should be, because I had more chances, I scored more goals. He had a few chances, he still scored. Now, if I could have about 20 shots, miss them all, he could have one and score. I don't like that at all. The game honestly feels like this now. You lose the games you should win, and you win the games you should lose. And I just wish EA would change that, because it's not right, especially for a competitive game, as they like to call it. In a competitive game, the best man should win. And don't even say to me in the comments, oh, but they're trying to make it like real life where a team like Celtic can beat Barcelona because they have a couple of shots. This isn't real life. A dude can only control his shots so much. If EA decides to make him hit the post, what can he do about that? Anyway, back to the point of the video. You guys know I'm not terrible at this game, but I'm not great at the same time. I'm not a top 100 player, but I do get Elite 1. And like I said, I was 18 and 4, and honestly, I had a computing assignment in for today. Now you're watching it. I did hand it in this morning, but I had a computing assignment, and the gameplay was that bad that I honestly just went to Gold 2, which was I think 21 wins or something like that, and just stopped. I gave my opponents wins. Because I thought, like, my weekend's crap, I might as well make their Sundays a little more stress-free by helping them out. You never know, it might have got them to the next rank, so I hope I did. And I just decided to crack on with my assignment instead, because the game wasn't fun, so I just stopped playing and did what I should have been doing in the first place. But anyway, guys, you can call me crap in the comments, I really don't care. I got Gold 2 and just stopped because I wasn't having fun, and I feel like that's the most important thing. If you're not having fun in a game, don't play it. Next weekend, I'm hoping we can bounce back and maybe hit Elite or something like that. But if the servers are anything like they were this week, I promise you guys, I will not play. Because for an online game as big as FIFA in the year 2017, that is an absolute disgrace. And I feel bad for the guys which have to put up with this every weekend, because it's a joke. But yeah, that just about sums it up for this video, guys. I just wanted to make a video explaining why I didn't play that well this weekend, or didn't do that well. And if you missed it at the start of the video, it's just because I wasn't having fun and I didn't want to play anymore. That's all there was to it, because the servers were so bad. On a lighter note, guys, I do really appreciate the support we got on the stream last night. We hit 500 viewers at one point. That's incredible. For a guy with 8,000 subscribers to have 500 people in his stream. I'm gonna be real with you guys, I didn't even expect 50 viewers, and then all of a sudden I started this live stream, and you know where it says how many people are watching? The moment I pressed start streaming, it goes from 0 to 4 to about 20. 50, 100, 200, like all in about 20 seconds. I was mind blown. Not to mention, guys, before yesterday's stream, I'd never received a donation of any kind whatsoever, and we received 5 in about an hour. And some people are like, oh, it's only £10, but I had to explain to people, like, yeah, but it's £10 that somebody's given to me. Like, I don't care how much you give me. I just care that somebody's took the time and the thought to actually give me something. Like, they don't have to do that. I'd never suggest anybody to do that. So to those people who did that without expecting anything in return, just know you guys are absolute legends. I really, really appreciate you. Like, I can't believe that happened. And honestly, guys, these past few weeks have made me really excited for this channel, because I think we can do some great things. And yes, I said we, because I am nothing without you guys. And if you're thinking, like, what am I on about? Well, how many viewers would I be getting if I had no subscribers? How many views would I be getting by myself? I can only make the content. It's the people which watch it who determine how successful I am. You guys control the direction and the growth of this channel. I only have a small say in that. I can only make videos. Like, if you guys don't watch it, well, that sucks. I can't do anything about that. If loads of you guys are watching it, you've just made my channel grow. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, guys, I feel like I am going to do another live stream tonight if any of you are interested, because it went really well yesterday and it was a lot of fun. So anyway, guys, if you are interested in that, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on the notification when it goes live. And that just about sums it up for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Have a great day. Peace.